What up, America? I'm here to talk to you about how technology ruins relationships, right? And now I'm here to, let me just get you started in around let me take you back to like 93, 94, right? Where you had there was one house telephone per family, right? And it was either located in the kitchen or the parents' bedroom because your parents thought like, you don't need a telephone in your room, right? So now this video is directed towards the couples, right? Relationships, obvious, fuck me, right? So now there was real love with the house telephone because you had to really want to talk to your girl to get up outside your room and show your parents that you were actually using the phone. Because the second you press that 6 on the telephone, your mom would be like, "What you doing?" Like, I'm using the phone. She's like, "I see you using the phone, but what you doing on the phone?" It's like, "Oh, I'm about to talk to Danielle." And she'd be like, "Finish your homework?" You go, "No." It's like, "Didn't I tell you can't talk to Danielle until you finish your homework?" Be like, "Yeah, but I just read that." "Boy, what did I say? Get in the damn room." Like, "Damn, I'm all right. You win." And then, you only had one good hour to talk to Danielle. And, you got to show that you really wanted to talk to her because you could have done other things. You could have watched Sports Center, you could have watched your baseball, you could have watched a comedy, your Simpson but you're using that 1 hour of free time to talk to your girlfriend. That was true relationship. And if you really loved your girlfriend, when you couldn't sleep at night, you wake up around 12:30, creep up into your parents' bedroom, right? And you're trying to get that cordless telephone. You're trying to take it off the but you gotta be quiet, right? You gotta be quiet because you don't want to wake up your parents. And so you creep in the room, and your little crack, like, "Oh, what was that?" And then you finally get it, and then you call her because her ass is up, probably watching some TV, right? Because she had TV in her bedroom because the girls were always spoiled. They got whatever they want. They had the telephone in the room just because your daddy's little girl, right? Some bullshit like that, right? So you finally get the telephone, right? And you call your girl, and be like, "Hey, baby." She's like, "Oh, you calling me at 12:30? And you went into your parents' bedroom?" Like, "Yeah, I just missed your voice and I wanted to talk to you." And it was so sweet. But now that we got cell phones right here, you have no excuse not to talk to your girl. At 12:30, you can just roll over like, "Fuck, I'm bored. What do I want to do? I want to talk to Daniel." Just roll over. All right. "Hey, what up, girl?" Right? And see, now we have texting, and texting takes away all the love out of the relationship. Because see, back when the cordless telephone, you could talk to her like at school, and then for 1 hour a day at home, right? But now you have no excuse not to be talking to her 24/7. Even when you don't want to talk to her, you have to text her. Because, I'm just going from the guy's perspective, alright? Because when guys don't want to talk to you, we really don't want to talk to you, but we're going to talk to you because, we know you're going to get pissed off if we're not texting you 24/7. So if we don't respond for 20 minutes, she'll be like, "Where'd you go?" It's like, took a nap. Bullshit. You just have to talk to her 24/7. And if you don't talk to her, you got to call her. And it's just like, what? I don't want to talk to you. And my problem is I'm not a morning person. And girls always love when you're like, "Good morning, sunshine," and "Good morning, baby. How was your sleep?" Me, I'm not going to do that. Because one, in the summer, I'm only going to wake up around 11:30, and it takes me an hour to wake up. So around 12:30, I'll probably talk to her. And then she's probably pissed off, like, "How come you didn't wake up and want to talk to me? You must not want to talk to me." She's like, "No, I'm not even talking to my mama at the house. What makes you think I'm going to talk to you?" And you can't use the excuse, "I ran out of text," because now everybody has unlimited text. So you'd be like, "I ran out of text." You'd be like, "Bullshit," and then she gets mad at you, right? So now let me just give you like the great benefit of the doubt, like you actually pulled off not talking to your girl for an hour. But here comes Facebook. Oh shit, where did this come from? Here we're trying to reconnect with friends. It's an excuse. It's just another excuse for your girlfriend to get mad at you, right? Right. So here you go on Facebook. So say you haven't talked to your girl for an hour and a half, like, yes, I'm in the clear. Maybe you forget your homework assignment, or you just want to talk to your boys. You go on Facebook, right? And like, "Oh, what's up, Matt?" And then the second you sign on, because your girlfriend's on with the laptop, she's like, "How come you respond to me?" And then they're like, "Oh, fuck." And they're just like, "I didn't feel the vibrate, or I didn't hear the ring." And she's like, "Oh, that's bullshit." And then she gets mad at you for about 30 seconds, and that can start to deteriorate a relationship. Deteriorate. Fuck me, deteriorate a relationship. Because it's like, "Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me, but does not care about me." No, I care about you. I care enough about you to save our relationship. See, I don't want to talk to you 24/7 because I want to save stuff to talk about. So if we talk 24/7, we're not going to have stuff to talk about. See, and this is why I applaud relationships that have been going on for 2 years. Because my problem is, if I get into a relationship for 2 years, what the fuck do you talk about? Because when you're texting to her every day, so you're texting her 24/365, right? Like, "What do you talk about today?" You just wake up, "Oh, baby, you won't believe what happened to me today." She's like, "What?" "I had 14 more yellow Fruit Loops than I did blue Fruit Loops." And she's like, "Oh, baby, like, is that how exciting the relationship's gonna be?" All right, back to the Facebook thing. And then you get past the Facebook chat, right? And then one of your friends, Christy, writes on your wall, like, hey Jay, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. And then your girlfriend, she gonna message you, right? Because she doesn't want the public to see that y'all arguing on Facebook. She gonna message you because she's smart. Girls on Facebook, and even we may think that women aren't smart with computers. They smart. They know what the fuck they're doing. So they're gonna do that little Facebook message like, "Who the fuck's Christy?" Like, "Oh, she's just a friend from elementary school." Why are you talking to her? You talk to her more on Facebook than you do me. That's because I'm texting right now. See, girls expect us to multitask when we have the internet. See, this is technology. See, now we got Skype, we got AOL, we got Facebook, we got texting. So you got to be a fucking good multitasker. It's happened to me where I've been talking to one girl and having 3 different types of relationships. I've been talking on Skype about like a funny conversation, right? And then we're on Facebook, we're having like a serious, like she's mad at me conversation at the same time. And I'm texting her just about a normal day, like how was your day and everything. Like, that's mentally draining. And then by the time like 9 o'clock rolls around, like you're definitely spending, you don't want to talk to her. And it's just like, what the fuck do you talk about? And it's just like, if you don't write on your girlfriend's wall enough, you think she doesn't care about you. Like you wrote on Jenny's wall 3 times, how can you run on my wall? And then she gets mad at you when she posts a status. Like, how come you didn't like my status? And it's just like, babe, it's not that I didn't like your status. Like, it was clever, but it wasn't like clever enough for me to like to show the world that I liked it. I could text you like, hey babe, I liked your status. It's really clever. That's more intimate. You don't always need PDA. Not public display of affection, right? That used to be just like making out in public. But now Facebook brings a whole new level of PDA. When you do the little greater than 3 and you show the world that you love her, you're like, hey babe, how's your day? Greater than 3, and it's just like, oh, and like the whole world's like, oh, he showed that he loves her, and then the word I love you, that's a powerful word. But now you can say it when you're intimate with your girl, like about like, hey, baby, it's good to see you, I love you, right? But now on Facebook with this internet, when you write I love you, everybody's like, damn, he's using the love word, and then all your boys are hitting you up on Facebook like, damn, you said you loved her. And you're like, yeah? It's like, damn, that was too soon, bro. Too soon. Pull back. And like, damn it, man. It's like, not that you not like you're ashamed of saying that you love it. It's just like people on your business. It's just like, back the fuck up. And you see that technology further down the road, it's going to start to just ruin relationships because guys are going to get fed up with girls wanting to talk to them 24/7. And girls are going to be like, how come you don't want to talk to me? If he doesn't care about me, fine, we're done. And it's just like, fine, fuck you. And she's like, no, fuck you. And then you have the whole fight on Facebook, and then it's just like, oh, and the people are like, damn, he didn't add her as a friend, or like he deleted her as a friend. Shit's real. The whole Facebook official thing too, like that just throws me off. Most of my relationships ain't down low because I don't want you to know that I'm talking to Jenny. Who cares if I'm with Jenny? It's for me to know, and for your true friends to know who you're talking to, because everybody has like the 3,000 friends on Facebook. You only talk to about 60 of them. So you let 3,000 people know you're in a relationship when you only want maybe 60 people to know that? Nah, I don't do that. And see, girls, don't expect men to want to talk to you 24/7 because we really don't. And when we are, just know that half of it is just we're half-assing and we don't really care about it. Because if we wanted to talk to you 24/7, then we would be texting you 24/7. But you just expect us to do it. It's just really bad. Go back to talk to your guy, 3 times a day. You should do a whole week. I want to see a couple go a whole week with just using the telephone. No texting for a week. Just talk to her on the phone and hear the voice, hear her voice, and miss her voice, long for her voice. Just want it, cherish it, make it yours. All right. And see, this technology is just bad for relationship. And people always think, oh, technology is going to help us, it's going to save us. But really, when it comes to relationships, it's just fucking us up. It really is. I'm sorry. This is just my views. Freedom of speech. Deal with it.